think they should take on that responsibility or even that burden?
I don't know where that connection is. I don't know
What do you mean?
That's exactly what I'm trying
That's the point. There's no connection with students and writing. There's zero connection at all.
Zero connection.
I'm somebody who lived here most of my life and who's been to school here, and I've been assaulted by SROs who turned out to be an ex-police
So
chief.
you should have been talking to Katie because she gave us the answer that said they were going to have an answer at the time.
Right.
We are gone now. We can go over
I understand that, but she's been the person to blow us off. You know, at least he's sitting there.
I will say, I'm waiting for her. But I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes, but I do have to go home.
And your personal opinion, do you think our SRO should stay in our schools?
Yes.
And why do you think that?
So, I believe it's for the safety of the students that are in there, and I think that we can do it better. Right? So there was kind of a conversation.
Okay, now do you think the safety of the students, we're talking about students with the majority saying that they're unsafe, they feel unsafe around police. Not only in their community, but they're in their school. And we're losing our lives, we're losing our kids' lives to these same people that you're saying that's supposed to make them feel safe. How does that make sense to you?
So, I think that if we do it better and if we do it well, it can work the way that it's supposed to work.
But the children are scared of the police.
There can never be a relationship between
The police
these
and
children
our community.
and us. I mean, these police and us. There's never going to be a relationship. That's what we're trying to get you to realize.
What makes you think police can handle our children better than... Hold on. What makes you think police can handle our children better than community activists, community leaders, and teaching assistants you already have in your schools? Why can't they be utilized to help out with the youth that's there? Why do they have to be in a role of special education, TAs, and not? I just want to know. What's
Mind you,
the
these
reason
are
for that?
these
We
are
need an
people
answer
that
to
already have a relationship with the students, not somebody that has to build a relationship with the students
Cops have to
or build a
relationships.
broken
That's everything they
relationship.
do outside of
You understand
their
what I'm saying? We don't want to build this broken relationship. We want to take people who we already have a relationship with and make that work.
So, I'd like to build that relationship. That's where our
But
difference is.
we're telling you as a community for years and years and years, it's not going to work. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. We've tried this. It has not worked. Our kids are getting killed. Our kids are getting hurt by these same people. Like, the police officers just shot a guy in the head on whatever. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but this is what happens in our neighborhood. 17-year-old in the head. You know?
So what happens to Jabari Borkins in school that's shown on the news? That's okay with y'all, what SROs are doing.
I think every case is specific, so I'm not going to comment on a particular case, but I do think that if a cop does something wrong in the schools, that's where that accountability piece comes in. And that's where that doing it right
But
comes
why
in.
would we need somebody, some militarized police in our schools with our kids? This is what we can't understand. That's what we can't understand. Now, mind you,
So we can hold people accountable before things go wrong.
the
That's
police
the big
chief,
thing with, like, making sure that you review the behaviors before things go wrong.
let me say one more thing to you. The police chief,
Couple more and then I
the police chief, Buckner,
Of course.
said
You gotta go home to your family, right?
Buckner said he did not agree with SROs being in Syracuse City Schools. He said he was against it. What is stopping him from breaking that contract if you're not in agreement with them being in the
So
school?
as I said in the meeting, the city is the other half of the contract. The board gave its opinion that the city also has to be there.
Right, but your board gave your opinion based on a survey that you guys handpicked. Mind you, we did our own survey, our community, the leaders in our community, the organizations in our community. Let me finish. This is 750 people that you guys didn't even take into consideration. You guys took 26 students and then teachers and parents that you guys handpicked. I haven't gotten anything. I'm a high school parent and I'm a middle school parent. I haven't gotten an email or a letter in the mail. So my opinion wasn't even considered either. So this is where we run into the mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? You guys don't have to live here. We have to live here. Do you live in Syracuse?
Everybody in the board lives in Syracuse.
Everybody in the board lives in Syracuse.
I've lived in Syracuse all my life.
That's a surprise.
I was born and raised here. I still live here. I've never moved out. Don't have any intention of moving out. I have a young daughter that's not in school yet, but I plan on sending her to city school.
I definitely applaud you for that. But the police officers do not live in Syracuse. 95% of them do not live in Syracuse.
That's something we have to address with the city. right? And that's something I'm willing to
I'm
do.
not. I don't want to address that. I just want you to make you aware of that. They do not live in the city, so they really don't have. They don't give a damn about our kids in the city. I promise you.
I
They
understand your
go
position,
home to their
and
suburban life and they go to sleep good every night. Well, we got to worry about our kids just got their arm broke or their leg broke at school, out of all places. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of concentrating on stuff that we need, like our kids not being able to ride the bus.
district is the
You guys
third
won't even
worst
fund
district
bus
in New
passes
York State.
for our kids, but you're talking about keeping them safe. Our kids are not safe walking to school from one side of town to the other.
Our district
But you
is
guys
the
are worried
third
about-
most underfunded district in the state. And you spend money on
That's just crazy.
Police
like the
officers,
district is
you
working
can
backwards.
ask how many police officers, their response is, I sign up to be a police officer to stop crime. When they come into our schools, they look at our kids as criminals, not victims of abuse, rape, of mental and emotional disturbance. They're not eating all day. You don't need police officers in our schools with our babies. They're babies.
They're not criminals.
At their third grade test scores, based on passing or failing, you put more money in the prison industrial complex. Y'all don't care about our kids. This is not about our kids. This is about jail making more money of a free labor. Because the 13th Amendment says when you go to jail, you are a slave.
Get him, Brittany.
Y'all don't care about our kids. If you did, you'd knock on door to door to ask them the terrorization that they go through on a daily basis walking in those schools. I've seen it. I've seen kids get dragged down the hall. I've seen kids get slammed into the walls. I've seen kids in the front of my academic building in high school beat up and dragged through. Have you?
I have seen some things like
So then you shouldn't want them in our schools anymore. This is not a discussion. They need to go.
Get him, get him,
It's
get
not
him,
discussion no more.
get him.
They gotta go. They're dangerous. Very dangerous. They
I
gotta go.
understand your position. I do.
No, you don't understand the position, or you want to be standing there the way you are.
And I do have to get going, like I said. I appreciate
You go ahead and
it. You're
brighten up
gonna
with your
forward me that
family.
survey. I appreciate it because I do want to know
I definitely will.
more about that.
I definitely will.
We're getting that more information.
Definitely get that immediately.
I appreciate everybody's time. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Have a
And
good night.
don't stop.
Thank you.
Have a nice night, Dan.
You too. Thank you.